In this video, we are going to discuss IPCC Report 2021 on climate change. Global warming is responsible for increase in Earth's temperature. IPCC Report of 2021 is released at the time when world is already witnessing the impact of high temperature. In 2021, climate change was found to be responsible for extreme events. For example, it was climate change which had roasted countries like USA and Canada with record smashing temperature. It was also climate change which had converted peaceful Arabian Sea into hotbed of cyclone. It was also climate change which has converted forest into ashes across the world with wild forest fires. So, climate change is happening and IPCC report provide deep insight into climate phenomena. IPCC, that means Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, is an international body for assessing science related to climate change. Main headquarters of this body is in the city of Geneva within Switzerland. IPCC was established in 1988 by WMO and United Nations Environment Programme to provide policymakers with regular scientific basis for climate change. IPCC has already published 5 assessment reports by 2014. Now these assessment reports are prepared by 3 working group of scientists. Working group number 1, which provides scientific basis. Working group number 2, which provide information on impact, vulnerability and adaptations to climate change. Working group number 3 provide details on action related to climate change. In 2021, IPCC has released its 6th assessment report on climate change. IPCC report provides key findings on scientific basis of climate change and it is prepared by Working Group 1. So this report provides details of current state of climate. It also deals with possible climate future and provides suggestions in order to mitigate climate change. So the first part of the report provides detail of climate variables like temperature, greenhouse gas, etc. Amount of greenhouse gas in troposphere reflect the intensity of climate events. So climate change phenomena is directly correlated to the amount of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane and chlorofluorocarbon. These gases tend to trap solar radiation in maximum amount, thereby increasing the problem of global warming. Now, IPCC report of 2021 highlight that human activities have increased greenhouse gases since pre-industrial time of 1750. Now, as per the estimate of 2019, greenhouse gases have already increased to their maximum extent. CO2 was found to be 410 parts per million, which is higher than any time in at least 2 million years. Methane, another greenhouse gas, was found to be around 1866 parts per billion. Nitrous oxide was found to be 332 parts per billion. So the gases like methane, nitrous oxide, they are higher than any time in at least 800,000 years. And thereby, we can say that greenhouse gases are increasing. So increase in greenhouse gas can be correlated to the increased temperature of our Earth. IPCC has estimated that human activities have caused global surface temperature increase from the pre-industrial time, that means 1850 to 1900, to the present time of 2010 till 2019. And in this time duration of 100 years, temperature has already increased by 1.07 degrees Celsius. Not only this, the report also indicates that every decade is more warmer than the preceding one since 1850. So if we consider the pre-industrial time and let's say X degree was the temperature at that time, then even in the first 2 decades of 21st century, the temperature was 0.99 degrees Celsius higher as compared to the pre-industrial time. Same way, in the last decade, temperature has increased by 1.09 degrees Celsius. Now, human influence have warmed the climate at the rate which is unprecedented in at least last 2000 years. So the graph clearly highlight that in the last 2000 years temperature was stable. But as soon as industrial revolution was started in the world, temperature increased rapidly. Until today, by 2020, temperature has increased to a very high level. IPCC report and this graph clearly points to the human influence on the temperature increase. So it indicates that in the natural condition, the temperature rise would have been much lower as compared to the present time when humans have influenced the environment. IPCC report also indicate that globally average precipitation over land has increased with faster rate of increase since 1980. Not only this, rise in temperature is also responsible for melting of glaciers. Rise in temperature has caused decrease in Arctic sea area, northern hemisphere spring snow cover, and Greenland ice sheet. Rise in temperature can also be correlated to the level of sea. So the global mean sea level has increased by 0.20 meter from 1901 till 2018. So it is virtually certain that global upper ocean has warmed since 1970s. Second part of this report is focused on prediction of future climate events. So for this, a set of 5 illustrative emission scenarios have been considered in order to predict what would be the response to the greenhouse gases and how the climate event will fluctuate. So the first event is the event in case world goes ahead with very low emission of greenhouse gases. Second scenario, if the world goes ahead with low emission of greenhouse gases. In the third scenario, probability has been considered if the world goes ahead with intermediate level of greenhouse gases. If the world emit high level of emissions of greenhouse gases, then fourth probability has been considered. And in the last, very high emission of greenhouse gases across the world has also been simulated in order to predict the future course of events. For prediction, climate simulation model has been used, and this model is CMIP6, that is Coupled Model Intercomparison Project Phase 6. So this model includes new and better representation of physical, chemical and biological processes. These predictions have clearly pointed to the fact that in the future coming years, surface temperature will rise. And this rise will be at least by 1.5 degrees Celsius even if the emissions are low. And in the next 20 years, there is high probability that if world goes ahead with very high emission, then the temperature rise could be 1.6 degrees Celsius. Apart from this report also highlight that if world goes ahead with the scenario of very high emission of greenhouse gases, then by the end of century, the temperature rise could be 4.4 degrees Celsius. This could be really dangerous. And thereby, reports suggest that we need to focus on the ways by which we can lower down the emission and cut off our greenhouse gas emission in any way possible. Because even then it will take long time for climate temperature events to reverse. IPCC report clearly highlights the fact that with every additional increment of global warming, changes in extreme events will continue to become larger. For example, every 0.5 degrees Celsius of warming will cause increase in the intensity of hot extreme events, including heat waves, heavy precipitation, as well as agricultural drought. It has been reported that rise of 1 degree Celsius will affect all continents and ocean, and this warming will be more over land as compared to the ocean. Simulation study also predict that high percentage of area will become dry with increase in the temperature of 1.5 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius or 4 degrees Celsius. In future, rainfall will become irregular. Precipitation is projected to increase over high latitude and other areas like equatorial region. But on the other hand, areas, for example, subtropical region or other limited parts of tropics may witness low amount of rainfall with rise in temperature. IPCC report also predict projected reduction in mean soil moisture with rise in temperature under future climate change scenarios. Rise in temperature will also increase the frequency of hot temperature event. That these hot temperature events are the events in which daily maximum temperature over land exceed on an average once in a decade. So this kind of very high extreme level of temperature will become more frequent in the global warming scenario. Global warming will also have its influence on drought. So agricultural or ecological drought is the condition in which total column of soil moisture become very low. So in the presence of high temperature, events of agricultural and ecological drought can increase to around 4.1 times. Report suggests that anthropogenic CO2 removal is the need of hour to achieve global net negative emission. Achieving net zero greenhouse gas emission is required to stabilize global surface temperature increase. And if we are able to carry on with anthropogenic CO2 removal, then it has high potential to remove CO2 from atmosphere. We will be able to mitigate climate change. Secondly, it will also reverse the problem of ocean acidification. Ocean acidification is the condition in which carbon dioxide of atmosphere mix with ocean water and make the water acidic. So such kind of phenomena will not happen. In fact, they will be reversed if we are able to reduce CO2 from the atmosphere. Third, even if we remove CO2, global surface temperature increase will gradually be reversed, but it will take long time to reverse the other climate impact. Report highlight that scenario with low or very low greenhouse gas emission would have rapid and sustained effect to limit human caused climate change. So the need of the hour is to understand our carbon footprint. We need to find ways to reduce CO2 emissions to zero and to mitigate adverse climate events. There is urgent need to shift towards renewable and stabilize climate change as soon as possible.